everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Off-Road Network, and we are live at 5 on a Tuesday, and we're not done with the Christmas tree yet. I don't know, this was a big scenario online today, is when is the soonest you can put your Christmas tree down? When's the soonest you can take your Christmas tree down? Okay, everybody, what's your opinion on when the soonest is you can take your Christmas tree down? I don't know. It's got to be a couple days for me at least. A couple days at least, right? So, hello to everybody that's joining in. I hope that you all had an amazing day yesterday, either with a bunch of chaos and a bunch of family and a bunch of rowdy, or maybe it was just silent and quiet. And sometimes that's hard too. Like, there's every edge. Last night when I was reflecting, I'm like, you know, there is nothing about middle ground during this time of the year, is there? There's like no casual middle ground. It's either over here, like out of control, or over here, too quiet. So hopefully you guys found yourself some ebb and flow and some middle ground there in the middle. But welcome to the Christmas tree is still up scenario. and I couldn't let it go. I had to give you guys another sweater. Are you ready for this one? This one is cool. It's a sweatshirt, so fluffy. I wore it for like a few days because look at this. It's a Jeep. Yes, it's a Jeep with a Christmas tree on top of it. I know, I love it. It's just, and it's so great and big and fluffy, and so I just wear it. It's like, I don't know what we're going to do next year. I have so many Christmas sweaters that I want to share with you guys that I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just going to have to start way earlier. 5 days isn't cutting it. We used to do 12 days, ladies. We used to do 12 days. So 5 days is great. Anyways, appreciate every single one of you being here. Absolutely love it. We have so much going on. Yeah, it has not stopped. I have not stopped at all. First of all, I appreciate every single lady that did win something, that responded to my emails. Thank you very much for that. I've logged them all in the background. I did a lot of work while all the elves were sleeping. And I didn't want to reply back and say, got it, but I got it. So thank you guys for that, and we're continuing to work on that. But with that, I realized I have one more gift bag, goodie bag, that I can give away. So of course I'm going to give it away. So it's a fancy cup and a blankie, glitter or non-glitter. That's going to be the question. And luckily I haven't emptied out the cat poop bucket from the mix that we did of all the days together. So this is a hot round. You gotta be here. Hot round, and it's a purple. Catherine Wilhelm from the Skills Camp in Oregon. Hot round, Catherine. Are you here? So you only have a couple minutes. To let me know, Catherine. Are you here? Okay, first order of business is the store is closing on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. You have all day Wednesday, Thursday morning. Closed. All right, closed. I cannot have it open while I'm out and about and not around my stuff that you want. Therefore, we're closing it on Thursday. 90% sure the next time you see it, it will be in a new fancy format. But it may come back in the same format for a brief bite of awesomeness in January, but more than likely it will be closed until it comes back in its new format. So take advantage of that. If you are available, or if you want a new bag, or if you want a beanie, or if you want a hat or something along those lines, jump on there tonight, tomorrow, get that order done so that I can get that shipped out to you ASAP. What I don't like is I don't like you guys ordering stuff and then I can't ship it for a couple weeks. Like, it's frustrating for you as much as it is frustrating to me. So don't want to get there. That is first. But speaking of gifts, I know. speaking of gifts, Catherine Wilhelm, are you here yet? Did you like your gift from last night? So everybody check your emails if you didn't get your last night's gift. But last night I sent out the 2024 one-page planner. Yeah, quote, no twitch, no stress at all, right? Hashtag on the gas. So this is everything-ish that we talked about on our 5 days of giving, all lined up in a really nice calendar format. And so you can read it, you can highlight it, you can look at the states and say, oh yeah, okay, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Yeah, she's going to be throwing some miles down. And then I went ahead and made us a yellow box over on this side so that you can see the online piece, you know, our daily chatter, our Tuesdays live at 5, and Ask Charlene, which we're going to do right after this. And then the resolution program, our class schedules, week of giving. And then our skills training tour is this little box that's actually going to be probably as long as this list here once we get all those dates up and running and locations. So it will be nationwide. I did go ahead and put the times down there so that you can realize that we're doing it during the day, right? And then we have a co-ed skills night that evening. So I am going to say I have not seen Catherine. Have we seen Catherine? I don't know. We got 1 minute left of a no-see on Catherine. So this is available. If you did not get this in your inbox last night, please make sure that you go to ladiesoffroadnetwork.com, our main website, and then the /calendar. With that link, you will see 2 red boxes. And the 2 red boxes are going to be, one says download the calendar and the other one says let me know if you're interested. So the download the calendar will get you this. It'll get emailed directly to you. And the let me know what you're interested in, that's the one where you click the boxes and say I want to know when this registration comes out, so that we can automatically make sure that you get that information when the registration comes out. All right, I didn't see a Catherine. Did I see a Catherine? Oh, Catherine. All right, back to the bucket. I am seeing some names in here tonight, which I like. All right, we did a purple one. Let's do a teal one this time. Day Sloop. Day. Are you there? I also brought the list because I was smart to make sure she can get one. I don't think she got one. Yep. Day can get one. Is Day here tonight? I don't know if I've seen her name through yet. All right, call her up. Let's get her in. Maybe working though. So stores closed on Thursday. The gift planner, make sure that you go to the website. The website got some makeovers done to it. The website got some makeovers done to it. And I'm going to say right now that I apologize. And I had to write an email to all of our members within the last, I have no idea how long, did not get a fancy Charlene email when you became a member. And I am so embarrassed about that. I have no idea when the system reset itself to a generic email that says, hello, you're here, all is good. Yeah, so I'm sorry. That is not the best way to either start off a lifetime together or start off a relationship together at all. But we got it all cleaned up. It took me 2 days to clean up everything in that side of the system. So I'm really happy with it. If you were to take a friend to our membership page now, I think you would be proud of it. So do that. How about you do that? Let's try it out. Take a friend to our membership page. It shows exactly what the memberships are, what we have going on. It's a nice, smooth transition. We got it all happy on the back end now. They'll get a fancy, very fancy, it's very aggressive email from me at the end with 8 things on it to do. But what else did you expect from me, right? There's a lot going on around here, so I want to make sure you got that. So if by chance you've become a member in the last a couple months. I'm just really unsure how long it's been that you've been getting the yucky email. You should have gotten an email on Christmas Eve from me that has all the info. If you didn't get it, reach back out to me and let's make sure that you do get it. And then if for some reason like you've become a member and we've somehow missed in that, let's get together. And Bonnie is the one that helps me with all of our membership as well on that side. So between her and I, you'll be hearing from us so we can get everything squared up, cleaned up, prettied up, and handled. So embarrassing moments. Embarrassing moments. Oh gosh, I'm on page 7 of the week welcome email. Yep, that's about right. I love it. Yeah, so let's do that and make sure that's all is good. PJ, maybe if some of you guys, life happens, you've changed your email at some point in time. If you're not getting emails, I haven't been sending a lot of emails. Like, we don't do that until all of a sudden the 5 days of giving happen and now you got 100, right? So it's kind of an ebb and flow. It's really just me sending the emails in the middle of the night. So if you didn't get one, that's not super surprising for a long time, but I know. We got to make sure that we're all back on the same page with everything that's going on, because lots of things are going on, and they're going to start going really, really fast. As if everything's not already really, really fast. So I set that up. I set up the homepage a little bit better. Oh, there she is. She claimed it. All right, good. Her phone blew up enough, everybody. Nice work. Nice work. So so very exciting things happening. Oh, the homepage. So the homepage is hopefully a little bit better for you guys to work through and see everything. The drop-down menus aren't quite done yet. That's a whole day worth of effort. So just give me a little bit more time and we will get that all fancied up. But you should be able to go to our website now, ladiesoffroadnetwork.com, and see more cool things that you've been wanting to do. Okay? So that's what's going on there on that list. That's the planner. The store is closed. The bag has been claimed. I saw a day come through. Happy holidays to everybody. Next up, with that membership conversation, I also want to make sure that everybody is in Mighty Networks. So everybody should be in Mighty Networks. And that is our app, Ladies Off-Road Network's app. We're mighty ladies. Yes, we are. And we're having a great time. And so you guys should all be in there chit-chatting, getting to know each other. There is a Ladies Off-Road Network area that you should be a part of. There's a lifetime member area that you can be a part of if you're a lifetime member. There's other areas that you can request. Today, so if you haven't been on since, 20 minutes ago-ish, rotated some things around. So you're going to see a little bit of a different look, and it's going to continue to rotate around over the next month or so. Nothing dramatic. Like, if I hadn't have told you, you wouldn't have known, probably. But the events that you have participated in 2023, so there's Ladies Off-Road Network, and that's our whole group. That's everybody that is a part of Ladies Off-Road Network should be in there. And then the events that you participated in, like the 2023 Challenge, the 2023 Spring Skills Camp, any of the ones that you participated in that you have access to are listed now right under Ladies Off-Road Network. The cool part is as you now register for 2024 opportunities, those will pop up above the 2023 ones. So you will be able to see the most current groups that you're a part of at the top, and then our older groups will go down towards the bottom. But remembering, and the reason I really want to keep them there, because this is very important for you, is you had a great weekend, day, online for 9 months experience with these people, right? And so they are definitely there for you to continue to engage with. These groups that we're creating in our app, That's for you forever, to make sure that you guys continually have a conversation with those ladies. We all had our little inside secret joke that we were joking about on that weekend because we love to laugh and we love to create chaos. And so you will be able to continue that conversation as much as you want. Or come back to that group and say, oh my gosh, I did this and I'm super stoked about it, right? So that is why we have these individual groups for each of the opportunities. The other why we have these individual groups is because each one is a little bit different, right? So inside of that group, you have what's called the info zone. Inside the info zone is the who, what, when, where, why, like all the details of that opportunity, of that event, where and when and why you need to be there, and how you're going to get there. Your packing lists are in there. Your checklist of every single thing, like here's the simple checklist for you to look at, is right there. What else is in there? Oh, social media and photos, like an outline for social media and photos is in there. If you're bringing a vehicle, there's the pre-vehicle checklist is in there, right? Like stuff is in there that is important for you to be successful, along with the chat and the feed for just that group. So something that I'm finding a lot of people are not realizing is on the app on your phone and also on the app on your computer, at the very, very top, is what's called personal feed. That personal feed, referencing to Facebook, is like your Facebook feed. That's everything that all the groups, all the people that are your friends, all the things that are happening. It goes through that personal feed. So you don't have to jump into each individual group in order to see things. You just jump into your personal feed and then you get caught up on all the groups and everything that is happening. So that's my go-to. I always go to the personal feed. I check everything out, see what's happening, see where everybody is at. And then if I need to go in and post something, I post in home base for you guys all the time, every day. I post in there, so I'll throw something up. But if there's something specific to our group, like as we have King of the Hammers coming up, I might post something in there like, hey, don't forget, or don't forget to get your sign-ups. The deadline is, the price is going up next week. I don't know, that's an example. Or we just got all of the information about all of our Tread Lightly cleanups, and so boom, 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 I post that in there for us as well. So that is another way to communicate, but you can communicate in there just as much. Like you can put a post up when you become part of one of those groups. I always say, introduce yourself. Like that's number one. This is a new group, so you might have your introduction copy pasted a few times in different places, but you're gonna have different people in each group, and so it's important to know that. So I wanted to make sure that you guys understood how we're playing Mighty Networks into our app. We started it 1 year ago, and I love it. It's definitely grown feet. It's definitely grown into us, and we've grown into it, and so I really appreciate it. You guys are doing a great job. We're all staying active on there. I love it. You can reach out to the people that are near you. Like it's one of the highlights of Ladies Off-Road Network and part of our membership opportunities. So you do need to be a member in order to be in there. But other than that, then you just sign up for the different opportunities, and that continues to grow your list. Okay, so I hope it's hard to talk about it right here without the computer in front of me. But if you do need some help, when we're on the Ask Charlene portion, we can talk more about it. I can show it on my screen. I can show you what I'm talking about. And happy to have you guys jump over and we can discuss that. But the events for February are set up. I know. I'm very excited about this. Okay, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? So, we got 3 happening things, huge happening things, happening between now and the end of February, which is a very fast, short 2 months. Yeah, a very fast, short 2 months. So, we're going to go in order here. not necessarily an awesomeness. Fair enough? Fair enough. Do not go to the website right now. I'm just going to tell you this, star. Do not go to the website right now. On today, on Tuesday, maybe tomorrow you can go. But for sure Friday. Yeah, let's go with Friday. You can go to the website, and these 3 will be up on the website by then. If you're listening to this after Friday, just go to the website. It's fine. But the web pages are still a little at the 90%, and Charlene was not feeling very fluffy with graphics. I do it all, my friends. I do it all. So sometimes the graphics brain is not on and I can't figure it out. And sometimes like the analytical brain is like full tilt and we're doing math. And so if we're doing math one day, we are not doing graphics on the same day. That's something I've definitely learned about myself. So today we were computer geeks and we were not fluffy by any means. We're not fluffy by any means. Today was Computer Geek Day, and we had a lot of things to fill in and a lot of pieces of the pie to make work. So I will tell you, you can register for all 3 of these, 4 actually, there's 4 opportunities. You can register for all 4 of these opportunities, and the toolbox is open. Right? The toolbox is open and the first class starts on January 8th. So you guys need to make sure that you are getting registered for minimum the vocabulary class that starts on January 8th. If not, all 6 of them where you get the 6th one free. That option is available as well. The way that you're going to be able to go register for these today, I'm telling you the workaround here, is to go to the calendar. LadiesOffRoadNetwork.com/calendar. If you go and you see King of the Hammers across the big blue bar or whatever color you have on your calendar that's across there, you just click on that and inside there is the register now button. Okay, there's the workaround. No, I'll help you out with that in a minute too. But here's the words that go with it. Let's start with King of the Hammers. So this is a VIP event. King of the Hammers VIP. I've been a part of King of the Hammers since 2009. It's an incredible event at the level of actually running it, to the level of participating in the Backdoor Challenge, which there's a link on the webpage so that you can watch that, to all kinds of crazy in between. We've done classes out there, we've had meet and greets out there, we've had coffee out there, we do all kinds of crazy things out there. And what I've found is we just need to have a VIP event. We just need to have an opportunity for you ladies to be successful with us at King of the Hammers. King of the Hammers is a huge monster of an event, and it can be, for lack of better words, intimidating as all heck in order to understand what's happening, where you should be, where things need to be, how to camp, how to watch the race, who to see, etc., etc. Like, it's just aggressive. There's a lot going on. So the VIP element of Ladies Off-Road Network is not necessarily where, okay, I'm controlling the environment 100% of the time like we do at Ladies Off-Road Network opportunities. We do that, right? We do all-inclusive. This is not that. So you have the say-so of when you're coming and when you're leaving. There's a big block of time in there, so you can tell me, hey, I'm going to come on this day, and I'm planning on leaving on that day. All right? Sounds good. Then you need to tell me what your camping ideas are. And I also say ideas because I can help you with these ideas that you have. So are you bringing a trailer, or do you have a motorhome? Are you trying to sleep in your vehicle? There are no tents in my camp. And I've explained this before, like I hate looking out the window of my motorhome and seeing this tent flopped over on the ground. I'm like, gosh dang it, they're freezing out there, because next thing I know, I got people laying on my floor, and it just became a big chaos of a mess. So we just stopped that ahead of time and say tents are not an option. Unless you are really, really good, or you really, really, really have a plan that you're going to think about actually convincing me, right? So you're going to tell me how you're going to camp. And there is some living that you have to do. Like, we're not providing all the meals. We do have some here and there. We get invited to cool places to see cool things, but not all the time. So that will all be part of the internal conversation that our small group that becomes the VIP group will be a part of, and we will make those decisions together. All right? So with that being said, the VIP side is understanding the schedule, helping you understand the schedule, your arrive and depart times, giving you a safe space to camp with us, or you can camp somewhere else, that's fine as well, and then creating VIP experiences. I'm going to give you times when and where to meet. If you're camping with us, it's a lot easier because it's just like, okay, here we go. We're going to leave right now. If you're camping somewhere else, that's fine. But then it's like, okay, you got to be here at this time if you want to be a part of this experience. Now, if you don't show up, you don't show up. Right? Like, this is one of those things. You take advantage of what you want to take advantage of. And let me tell you, there's cool stuff to be taken advantage of. Some of that cool stuff doesn't actually produce itself until the week of. So the more you're hanging out with me, the more that you're staying on top of our chat and Mighty, the more opportunities that you're going to fly into. And then there's a lot that I pre-arrange, and we have a schedule set up so that you can be a part of that as well. And those are really suctioned down to our VIP group. So that's why I do suggest that if you are going to be at King of the Hammers, if nothing else, sign up for the VIP event, because the next thing on my list is the gift. The gift is totally worth it. It's always worth it, but this year is definitely worth it. And so just sign up to be a part of the VIP, and then as you can, jump into one or two of our different walk-arounds or whatever it is that we're going to be doing that day, which always changes. You know, we might have chosen X day to do the vendor show, and X day it happens to be snowing. Well, guess what? We are not going to do the vendor show in the snow. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And so we will wait a day. We will do it on a different day. So it's always, there's always some ebb and flow, especially at King of the Hammers. We have a week, and I will fill it to the highest if you allow me the opportunity. So there is no vehicle required. This is not a wheeling week for me. I actually never really take Frankie out on the trails, believe it or not, during the week. That's not what I'm there for. We're there to participate and tread lightly, give back opportunities. We will go out and spectate, so we'll need wheels in order to get out to a couple of the spectating places. But it's not necessarily, hey, I have to have a vehicle at X capacity in order to go do X trail. Now, we may get ourselves into that situation where we decide to go out on a trail, and that's great. But I don't want you to make the decision of whether you come or don't come based on your vehicle and what you have, and thinking that you don't have something that's good enough. Quite frankly, you can fly into Ontario, ONT is the flight, and rent a car, and you can get right out to where we're camping with your rental. Not an issue at all. And your RV that we rented for you will be there waiting for you, right? That's how that's going to go down. You are not sleeping in your rental. All right. You're going to buddy up with somebody. These VIP events, there are certain ones throughout the year. This is one of them where significant others are definitely welcome. So if you have a male, I did not put an entry in there for them yet just because I didn't know if anybody was coming. But if we do have a male significant others, just text me really fast. I'll add that in, and we can make sure that they come in as well. And the reason I do have something, a charge for them as well, is because they get a gift also. Like, I want to make sure everybody is all together now and having a great time. So that's the VIP side. Now, if you choose not to do the VIP side, which is totally cool, no issues at all, that's up to you. It's just an opportunity and offer that we have. There is another side to this, and this is the everyone side. So the every lady side at King of the Hammers is we will have a meet and greet. We will have a meetup at some point, at some place, on some day, and we're working on all the calendaring right now. Like, Yeah, the holidays really get in the middle of the King of the Hammer scheduling, but in the next couple weeks, all that stuff will be nailed down and it will be all over the internet. So the meetup is everybody, every single lady that's out there. We also have our Adventure Seeker Hunt. So this will be our very first one of the year that's on the ground, Adventure Seeker Hunt. So we'll be passing those out. That'll be one of our VIP groups deals, is to help pass out the adventure seekers and get people excited and engaged in that. And then of course we have the Tread Lightly projects that we will also understand what they have up their sleeve, and we will participate in them, and we will also encourage others to participate as well. So there's a lot of projects going on around the edges. The VIP group is our smaller group, and very much intimate and taking care of each other and making sure that we all have an excellent week at King of the Hammers. And then we have the bigger group where we get to see them at a meet and greet at the Tread Lightly projects, and then our even bigger group where we have a lot of people participating in that Adventure Seeker Hunt that we have going on. So if you are a lifetime member, it's $149, $169 for members, and $179 for non-members. And again, we always have a non-member price. You don't have to be a member to be a part of the Ladies Offer Network and take advantage of the opportunities that we do. So that is that. And again, it's ladiesoffernetwork.com/2024-KOH will be the link. Today you can go to our calendar, click on King of the Hammers, and the Hi, Piston. Piston cannot wait to go to King of the Hammers. This is one of his favorite trips of the year. He's going to King of the Hammers and getting to stare out the window at all the vehicles going by every day. It just makes him as happy as can be. I know. Just a happy cat. Happy cat. So that is King of the Hammers, January 28th to February 3rd. It's a big block of time. You do not need to be there the entire time. But the longer that you're there, the more things that we got going on, the more fun it can be. And I will probably be there a couple days earlier than that. When you do register, you'll get two different links. The first link is to a Google form where I am asking you to fill it out. Tell me what you think your plans are for arriving and departing, camping, etc. And then I will work with you on that. That's all part of this deal here, and help you layer that down into making sure we have the right plans. And then the second link will be into Mighty Networks, into the King of the Hammers group. And so you will start to see, as people register and they come over into the group, who else will be joining into our VIP scene, which is pretty cool. If you are looking to rent a motorhome or a trailer, I do have options for that. And I also know that a lot of people want to partner up on that because that saves money. There should be at least 2 to 3 people in each one, and it makes it a lot easier. So if you are interested in that scenario as well, that's something that you can bring into the Mighty and say who else needs to rent a motorhome with me, or you can reach out to me direct, and if I know of somebody that is wanting somebody before you commit, that's fine as well, so we can make that happen for you. All right, so that is King of the Hammers, January 28th to February 3rd, our first VIP event of the year. Then, not in any particular order, but next on the calendar is February 5th to the 9th. Is our Ladies Off Road Network Garage Skills Week. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be so cool. So we're going to be hustling back on February 4th. I will be leaving early Sunday morning so that I can get everything cleaned up really fast. And the next day, we have ladies showing up to Phoenix, Arizona for our Garage Skills Week. Excuse me. So that one is an all-inclusive. So where I was talking about King of the Hammers and the VIP, where it's like, okay, well, you're kind of on your own and you have time to do your own things. This is a lockdown. I feed you, I house you, and we work hard. And you take naps before you come. Well, you take naps before you come for King of the Hammers too, but definitely for this one. So on Monday, you just need to be there by Monday at 7 p.m. We will start our first powwow around 7 and make sure that we are all on the same page as we walk into Tuesday, because we are going to be hot and fast for the week. We got a lot to do in a short amount of time, and total Charlene participation. So it is Tuesday. We are going to go to get the Jeep unbuttoned. Yeah, so it'll be naked by Monday night. The wrap that it currently has on it will be blown off on Monday night. And on Tuesday, we got to go to the wrap shop and take everything off of it. So the handles, the steps, the doorknobs, everything that happens to be anywhere where a wrap needs to go, it all needs to be taken off. And so that is part of the garage job, is we are going to go and undo everything that Frankie has on it so that it can get a nice clean wrap. So that will be Tuesday. Wednesday, we are going to go to Let's Roll Off-Road, where Andrew and the Let's Roll crew are the ones that certify the Yukon gear and axle workers around the country to be at the excellence that Yukon asks for. And so that is where we are going to go on Tuesday. He has a one-day class that he will be providing, talking all about gears, talking about axles. Like, you'll get hands-on with everything that's going on inside the differential. He's really big into metallurgy, and so you'll learn all about metal. Like, he's got this really cool one-day program set up for us to hang out and understand, and Yukon is very excited about us taking that day for you guys to learn about that as well. Then on Thursday, we are going to go back to the wrap shop, but we're not going to be doing the wrap on Frankie. It'll be happening in the back garage, but instead, LV8 is actually the 3M certification group for 3M around the country. So this is really exciting. We have Andrew at Let's Roll, that is the certification scene for Yukon Gear and Axle, and we have Jody at LV8, who is the certification group for 3M around the country, and they're both spending their time with you guys in order to up-level your skill set. So on Thursday, we will get a one-day class on everything to do with wraps, materials, stickers, even as far as building the graphics, all of it online, every single piece of it. They were just talking about everything that they're going to talk about. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait for both of these classes. Like, it's going to be insane. It's going to be great. And then on Friday, we will go back to our wrap shop. And now everything we took off on Tuesday, we got to put back on Friday, and hopefully it'll go really fast. So hopefully we can get that all back together again on Friday in about a half a day. And then on Friday afternoon, we are going to go and learn how to do a photo shoot. So this will be the cleanest that Frankie will be. And so we're going to go ahead and take it out into the desert and get some great photos on it, and have a little bit of fun with that as well. And then Friday night, you guys are out of here. So Friday night, you can hang out or peel out, is what we say. But we will have the opportunity, if you do need to stay the night on Friday night, and then Saturday morning you are on your own. So that is that's the rollout for this incredible garage event. We do have a maximum. It is going to sell out. There's only 10 ladies allowed, just because we have so much hands-on pieces of the pie. So I do want to make sure that this got out immediately. It is all inclusive, so your food, your housing, and all of this education, all of this learning for 5 days is all part of it. So our lifetime member price is $4.99, member is $5.29, and our non-member is $5.49. Again, remembering I'm not trying to charge a lot. This is like a third of what most people would put a program like this out for. I just want to make sure we're covering our costs and that you guys have the opportunity to have your hands on in this whole plan. So jump on this, ladies. This is a one and done. This will never happen again. It's not coming back in this way. We'll have different garage events. We always do. But this one, I will tell you right now, this is a one and done. So if you are any way interested in the wrap side of things, any way interested in this hands-on side of things, this is for you, and I definitely encourage you to jump on it ASAP. Again, the website will be 2024-garage-skills, or today you can go to the calendar, ladiesoffroadnetwork.com/calendar, and go to February, click on the box that says Garage Skills Week, and the link right there is there to register. All right, so that is February 5th to the 9th. And then we come to, again, not in any order, oh my gosh, these are all three huge big things. We come to our reunion. Our reunion is in February in Ontario, California. Very excited about this. It is Saturday, February 24th. It is a one-day opportunity, one day, and a big day that it is. I even put the schedule out there for you guys. It starts at 8 a.m. Doors open at 8. I encourage you to be there at 8, and we are rocking and rolling till 10 o'clock at night. I mean, it is a big, fun day. We got 4 incredible speakers that are lined up for you in order to like add some motivation, add some inspiration, and and lots of time for you guys to be around each other, get to chit chat with each other, create new memories together, and of course talk about what we're going to do next together as we go forward into 2024. So with that being said, we do have that reunion is on Saturday. There is a VIP option because I do know, like, once you leave your house, what's a day, right? What else can we do? Come on, Charlene, what else you got for us? So I put together a VIP experience on Friday that if you are coming to the reunion, you can come on Friday to this VIP experience where we will go on a field trip. Now, here's the problem. You cannot ask me where we're going on this field trip because I will not tell you, but I will tell you that it's rad. I will tell you that anybody that's gone on field trips with me, especially around in town and on certain days like this, that it's like, oh my gosh, your eyes are open to the back end of businesses and what happens and how things are made. And like, really, that happens? And wow, that's in that building right there? Who would have ever thought, right? Who would have ever thought that that was, it's just incredible. So I'm very excited. Not always hands-on stuff, but there's definitely the behind-the-scenes VIP opportunity that will happen on Friday to a couple different locations. So that is separate because you do not need to participate in Friday. If you can come Friday night and be there for Saturday, that's excellent, right? If you're able to be there for Friday and want to participate in this VIP field trip, excellent, right? Excellent. So those are independent. You will sign up for those independently. And then we have our 2024 certification day. So our 2024 certification day is on Sunday. And we have Tread Lightly certification that will be there. We will have Wilderness First Aid certification that will be Sunday and Monday. It's a 2-day scenario. And we also have a ham radio class/certification. And I say it that way because as of right now, and by the time you watch this as a replay, it may already be nailed down. But as of right now, I'm still trying to nail down exactly how we're going to do this. It's a lot bigger program than a one-day scene, but I think we have a plan. So with the holidays in the mix here, we just have lost a little bit of communication, and we will get that scheduled up and in there. You will see if you go to register tonight that you can, sure, you can register for the ham radio, but it's going to cost you $1,000. So I threw a huge number in there just to eliminate people from registering, but making you see that it's coming and it'll be there eventually. Okay? So you can register for everything else tonight if you would like. And of course you can register for the ham radio. We'd be more than happy to make sure that that happens for you. So again, the reunion is on Friday. The VIP session, we will be leaving the hotel on the VIP Friday about 9:30 is my goal, because we'll be driving. It's field trips, so we gotta get moving, or else we're not gonna see cool things. And then we have the certifications on Sunday and Monday. And I also have to thank the Fab School. The Fab School is right down the street from where we'll be at, and they have opened their doors for us to do the certifications in their classrooms on Sunday, which I'm super thankful for that. And you guys, during the lunch break, we're going to have an extended lunch break so that we can get a full tour of the Fab School as well while we're there. So in the morning, I'm going to tell everybody, get your glasses and get going. Like, don't get distracted with where you are. Because at lunchtime, we're going to have a long lunch, and be able to check it out and see how rad this place is, and why you always hear me talking about how the Fab School is really productive for a bunch of segments of our off-road industry. When you register for the reunion, similar to King of the Hammers, you will have 2 different links that you'll have to link to. The first one will take you into a Google Forms, and it will ask me, or ask you, what your travel plans are, what your thoughts are, just so I have understanding of what's going on. The hotel code will be out after the first of the year. No stress there. The block is there. Don't worry about that, all right? So we'll have that hotel code for you after the first of the year. But it does ask you, like, what are your thought processes on what you're doing for driving and what you're doing for hotel. It also is going to ask you for t-shirt information. Now, because life is all about options, and I needed to give you a bunch of options, it might be a little confusing. So I tried the best I could, but if you're confused, ask questions. Essentially, you're not going to see the design until we all get there, but it's cool, and it's unique. It's unique only for this event. So only people that come to the reunion will get this design, period. Okay, we're going to hold this one hostage. Only people that come to the reunion will get this one. And it'll be non-glitter. It'll be non-glitter, yes. But the t-shirt options, I'm going to give you some color options. So, like, you have ladies scoop neck t-shirt in black, light orange. I put a light orange. It's not like burnt orange. It's not bright orange. It's like a light orange, and because I think it would look pretty on that. And then there's also like a bright teal, a bright turquoise color shirt. So you can pick one of those 3 colors if you want the ladies scoop neck. It goes extra small to 2X, and it's a little on the tighter side, meaning I flip between an extra large and a 2X, and in this one I would order the 2X. Okay, just to help you out. If you're on one of those midways, go to the next size up if you like it a little looser. Or you can do the unisex soft t-shirt, and I put that in a black, or in a, what was the word? Sapphire. Sapphire is the word. Yeah, so you can either have it in a black or a sapphire, which is like a teal blue. Like some color in your life, or you don't like color in your life. That's pretty much what it comes down to, right? All right, so you get to pick that, and that's all part of registration. Is you get a t-shirt as part of the registration, and a couple other gifts as well, because, well, that's what we do. Yeah. So the Saturday only reunion is $169. If you decide to choose to join us on Friday, it's $99. And then Wilderness First Aid is $4.99. Tread Lightly is $49, and the ham radio, I am not going to disclose the price right now until we get it nailed down. There's a couple options out there. So that is the pricing on that, and again, it is currently available if you go to our calendar and click on the link. But you're like, wait, Charlene, we have to have a code. Yes, you have to have a code in order to register for the reunion and the VIP. You do not need a code to register for the certifications. So anybody can come and do your certifications. Does not matter. You do not need to be a part of the Friday, Saturday. If you need to get your certifications done, boom, do it, ladies. Jump in. If you're busy on Saturday, can't come to the reunion, but need to do this, do it. Get it handled. Let's up-level ourselves, right? But you do need a code in order to be a part of the reunion / VIP, because it's a reunion. You've had to have come to an event in the last 8 years. And there are plenty of them that you could have attended, as you can tell by this. We're back to normal. Yes, this is back to normal. So the code is not something I can give you right now because it's personalized. So you need to text me. For those of you that are on the gas right now and you just want to get this over and done with, and I respect that, I completely respect that, and you're waiting for me to like stop playing with Excel sheets and figuring out everybody that's done an event in the last 8 years, because it took a little bit longer than I thought it might, and we're cleaning some stuff up that I didn't realize we needed to clean up, then feel free to text me 480-470-2369 and just say code for reunion, just like that. I just got one already. That was fast. And I will reply after we're done with all this. All right, that was timing. It just like popped up across my screen. So there's one. Who else is gonna do it? Who else needs it? So that is February, my friends. That is February. That is incredible. They are technically truly up for registration. Just the web page, the fluffy web page on the front, is not exactly done. Unless you're watching this, then you're watching it from probably the fluffy web page, and excited to have you a part. In March, we run right into our skills camps, so those will be released up in the next week or so, and then Easter Jeep Safari. And that's another VIP event, very similar to King of the Hammers in the way we run it. You have to register, you have a place to stay. I help you manage the circle and make sure that you come to some of the cool things that we do, that we have going on during the week. The same thing with Jeep Beach that will be in April. All right, so lots of cool things on the list to get us through what we're going to call Q1. You also need to make sure that you have your classes in line for this year, our online classes. The first one starts January 8th. It is our off-road vocabulary, and you have the opportunity to sign up just for one, or you can do the bulk where you sign up for 5, get 1 free. All right, let's throw some hearts. If you came in late, here's the sweater you've been missing. Yep, how cool is that? Come on, right? I swear, next year we're going to have like 1,000 live at 5 so I can show off all my cute sweaters. Yeah, that's my list. That's my list. So we are going to roll over to a Ask Charlene. We're going to roll over to an Ask Charlene. I do not have an official class tonight. Just if you want any help or understanding any of this stuff that didn't make any sense to you, then I'm happy to work with you on that. But again, just to reiterate for those of you that are here at the end but weren't at the beginning, the store is closing on Thursday for an indefinite amount of time. We might have a little flash with it being up, but more than likely it'll be down for a month or so while we get the new store up and running. We have the gift planner. You should have gotten this in your email last night as a gift. If you did not get this in your email last night, you can go to ladiesoffroadnetwork.com/calendar. There's a red button that says send me the calendar, and so you press that red button and it'll instantly send it to your email. Right next to that red button is I want reminders. That red button, which are blocks apparently, not buttons, will ask you to fill out a form that says, yes, I want to know more about this event, that event, whatever, and we will send you an email specifically or a text specifically when that registration comes open. We did change quite a bit on Mighty into our app system, so make sure you jump in and check it out. If you're a newer member, I apologize. I sent you an email on Christmas Eve that pretty much ate a bunch of crow because it was awful that you got an awful email that did not have everything that you were expecting. And gosh, I'm just super embarrassed about that. So you now have everything that you need, but if you don't, reach out to me and let's make sure that you got that email a couple days ago. And then registration is open. King of the Hammers VIP event, our Garage Week event, which is rad. The reunion that is on the gas, we have the code for that. Text me if you need the code or else I'll be getting you that information. Our certification day and our VIP day. And you can go to ladiesoffroadnetwork.com/calendar right now. Click on any of those and the link to register is on there. And with that, my friends, you need to register for your online classes because we started our first one, vocab, on January 8th. Oh, and don't forget, we're actually supposed to be taking a week off this week and reflecting on the year and what a great year it's been, and thinking about how we want to go forward and into next year and get those resolutions written. So I did get a message that they felt that it was too late to write resolutions. No, not even. Like January 1st isn't even here. It's not even close yet. I mean, half of us don't write resolutions until well into January sometimes. So you do you on your timing, but do it. Just do it. Write them down. Mail them out. The P.O. box is on the website. That one is posted. So you can go there and check out the website and get that. And then send them in. We put them in Wilson, the mailbox. It's a mailbox. It has a name. And so it stays in there and sits there until this week when those of you that wrote resolutions for 2023 will start checking your mailboxes to get those babies back. Yeah, so lots happening, and I appreciate every single one of you for being a part of Ladies Off-Road Network. We were definitely on the gas. I'm glad we picked that hashtag for this year. We're on the gas, and we're going to be using a lot of gas too. I think both of those are going to go together. So, last night of the Christmas tree. How long do you keep your Christmas tree up? I think this one's coming down, right? And the deer will find a new home. And the Christmas sweaters will go back to their place where they get to hang out for the next 10, 11 months. It's so sad. So sad. I know. They're such great sweaters. I got turned on to a couple new ones that are ready for next year already. I know. I just have like this. One day I'm just going to need just a whole closet just for my Christmas sweaters. I mean, isn't that what life is all about? Like, everybody has goals in life. Shouldn't that be one of my goals? Okay, enough already. Enough. I'm saying goodbye here and hello on Ask Charlene. The Google Meet link was in the comments, or you can go to the post from earlier today, or anywhere on our website. Any of the side columns has the Ask Charlene link. So I will see you over there in a minute. If nothing else, just test it. This is a testing time. We're not going to do an official class, but go there anyways. Click on it. Just come on over. Make sure that you get in. Make sure that it works out for you. And then I'll answer any questions that you guys have. And if not, we'll eat dinner and we'll go back to work. Yeah, I mean, go back to having a nice, quiet, chill week. All right, next week, it'll be 2024. Are you ready for this? Crazy. All right, we'll see you in 2024, y'all. Good night.